Good morning, guys. Hopefully, you're all doing good. It's Friday right now. Happy Friday. And yeah, let's get right to the charts. The video is sponsored by Tim Hortons. Let's go. Tell my Canadian viewers. Um, so let's look at the Forex factor right now quickly. We have some news at 9:45. Okay, that's good. So, and we have some news at 10 o'clock as well. So that's something good. Guys, I'm not going to be really streaming too long. I think I'm just going to break down price, see what 9:30 does, and I'm going to have to leave for like around 10 o'clock-ish. Got to pick up my girlfriend. It's actually extremely cold right now. I think it's like -20 right now, feeling almost like -30. We're supposed to get it's supposed to be really, really cold today. So, yeah, I'm going to pick her up. Don't want her to be busing home in this weather. But, yeah, we have some news, so we'll be expecting something to happen. Maybe, hopefully, a type of manipulation since we didn't really do anything within 8:30. So let's break it down right now. So, looking into this, guys, let's break it down from Friday. We had the expansion back to this relevant low, so back to ERL. Okay, we then had this type of reversal, so expansion with an expansion, right? Now, what we did on Wednesday is we can now say it's an expansion phase, but now we have to see if this was a considerably a reversal, a true reversal, or if this was a retracement back to this. Well, we can say it's a weekly gap. I forgot what ICT uses. The opening gap here. Anyways, whatever. Now, looking at Thursday, guys. Thursday, we failed to close above the previous day's candle here, which can be considered a C2, right? Because we are closing back within the range now, right? And now we're respecting the 50% of this. Actually, all of them now failed to take out the previous day's high. So I'm not saying that we are bearish, but it can be considered. Maybe we like capped the weekly range, and now we're just retracing back within the range here. So we're already back at like between the 0.2 and 0.3 of the Fibonacci right here. So just looking at the daily, it's not really looking too promising for us to continue going higher. It's Friday, guys, too, so I'm not really expecting much. Maybe we'll get some like more information with the news coming out right now within the next I want to say like just 30 minutes from now. Yeah, because right now we left previous day's high. All assets left previous day's high, so we could come back for like some liquidity, which let's see if, what it looks on the 4-hour right now. Yeah, this looks nasty, guys. This looks really bad. Not really something that I would want to see. Most likely you would want to just trade back to previous day's low, to be honest. Back to the relevant low, which was the fair value gap here, and which is previous day's low right here, right? I would have personally liked the shorts if we at least had an SMT at this previous day's high with one of the assets at least. So it's not really too promising right now. Let's break it down on the 4-hour to see if we have any information there. So currently we all took the opening's high. We do have somewhat of an SMT right here within this high right here. Yeah, right here. Well, let's just use this one because it's the same thing here. Well, that's previous day's high for that one too, so. Wait, what? Okay, I thought I was muted. Okay, no, I just got myself confused. Sorry, guys. So, there is an SMT. Well, this is previous day's high, which I'm not going to say there's an SMT with the previous day's high, so I'll just mark this. Have that. So notice how we do have a nice somewhat C2 closure right here with YM. In a way, with all of the assets, somewhat like ES just barely closed above it, and then ES was the one to close above it. So it's just we want to say it's the strength leader right now, because you could see how YM is the weakest now because it's expanding away. Right? Let's see where. Yeah, so we're most likely hitting previous day's low first here, and then maybe we can see what reaction we get off this, if this is gonna either have a reversal signature, or are we going to fail to manipulate and then continue going lower. So this will give us the idea. YM will be our confirmation on what price is going to do. Currently, right now, ES and NQ are just they're not doing much. Let's go into the hourly quickly. Yeah, we have an SMT fill as well here. So we have this SMT here. So let's mark this as the reversal right here. So that's just basically our reversal for the day, guys. We have that confirmation with that SMT that we mentioned. I just want to mark it out for you guys, so then you guys can get an idea. And now we are having another SMT within our hourly time frame right here. You could see the SMT fill right here. ES and NQ tapped into it, while YM failed to do so. So right now you could see how NQ is. Why do I get all these assets mistake? I always get them wrong. Sorry. YM is the one that's about to take previous day's low. So we want to see how it reacts there, guys. That will give us the idea if we're, like I said, if we're gonna reverse, or are we gonna fail to manipulate it and then continue going lower, which will give us the strength switch possibly for NQ and ES to catch up, because you guys can see we're clearly in a discount within its range here, while all of them are in a discount, but it's NQ and ES are much further in. They're basically near their equilibrium. So we want to see what that does for us, if we can get some type of strength switch. Let's look at the 30-minute here. We have a gap here on the 30-minute, which is actually really nice on YM. So let's see if we can fill that. Maybe there'll be a strength switch with ES and NQ here. Maybe NQ and ES fail to tap that, and then then YM does. Just making assumptions here. We can now also see this as a failed inefficiency here from the upside. Now that we're closing back below it, ES has it as well. We also have that change in the state of delivery on the 30-minute as well. So also a minor SMT here. So you know what? I'm just gonna clean this up a little, just because this is our hourly 1H SIBI. I'm just gonna have things marked so then we just don't see all these boxes here. You know what I mean? And then Now we have this inversion here. Inversion 30. Right here. Okay, you get the point here. So now we want to see what we do here with price. If we get like some type of strength switch, like I said. This would be pretty cool for yeah, NQ and ES to catch up here, guys. Let's see if that happens. Oh, where did my thing go? Yeah, so we're just waiting till 10 o'clock right now. Like I said, we do have confirmations for the sell side because of these inefficiencies that are being created. The SMT at the high here. Again, I just don't like how we left the failure swing. Not really the best, I want to say, criteria that you want to see for a short idea, especially because previous day high was left. So not really the best, but sometimes things like this could happen just because clearly it's creating liquidity for another time, right? Maybe we can take previous day's low and go higher, right? So it's I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it's a possibility, right? So it's something for you to keep in mind. But like I said, we broke it down. We saw what we wanted to see with a reversal. We had the SMT at the high. You could basically see open, high, low, close, right? So that is the type of deal. We had a displacement from that reversal signature during the London, while we're creating some inefficiencies as well. You can see how price retraced. We failed to respect. We did respect it, and now we are failing these bullish inefficiencies that were created during the retracement higher. Now, most likely we're anticipating it to go lower. Like I said, YM is the closest, but I like to see a strength switch to see if we can see either ES or NQ to catch up. But again, if YM takes out the previous day's low, I won't be looking. I'll be more precautious with trying to short NQ and ES, because at the end of the day, like I said from the beginning, guys, you want to see if we either manipulate that low or we fail to manipulate, and that's just gonna give us. We have to look at price, and that's just with time, guys. We have to give that time to see what price wants to do, and that'll give us our answer on where price is gonna go. Yeah, but I'm gonna be very careful today. I don't really I'm not I don't really care for today, to be honest, guys. With just with trading, it's Friday, so I'm not really trying to go aggressive or anything. Whatever. I'll just most likely break down because I have to go pick up my girlfriend. So, if nothing does happen until 10, then I'm not really intrigued, and I'm just gonna walk away. Just enjoy my Friday and enjoy the weekend, you know what I mean? Just marking some things out here, guys, sorry. Oh, no, I don't need that. So yeah, we have, like I said, we have the inversion here, guys. Is this properly put? Nope. We have the inversion here, nice clean inversion, changing the state of delivery. We had a nice expansion away from it at 8 o'clock. So now we just want to see where we can enter. What price wants to do, I mean, sorry. Oh man, I'm so sore. I went to the gym. I did legs yesterday. Oh buddy, I woke up today all mangled. Okay, 5 minutes left till the opening. We're getting some type of reaction right now. So you can see the 30-minute here, guys, hourly, and then the 4 hour. Yeah, based off this 4 hour candle, I don't want to say that it's been a like it's a large wick too, so um not really the best, but it's not like something like this massive candle, right? Where if it's already expanded so much, then clearly we're not trying to like try to short the remaining of it, right? Because clearly we're already within we already expanded so much, right? But this hasn't really done much. We just simply opened high, and then most likely with 930 we can see that expansion away from the open of that 4 hour candle. But again, these are all just ideas. At the end of the day, price can do whatever it does. We just in a way react out of it based off what it does. So yeah, like I said, if YM, so these are the two options. Like I said, if YM doesn't take out previous day's low and it does a strength switch while it reverses, not reverses, retraces higher, and then we form an SMT between NQ and ES with YM, a strength switch showing a NQ and ES failure swing, while YM takes out a specific high or whatever, or retraces into this inefficiency, like if it respects this 30 and NQ and ES respect this 30-minute high, or YM just expands lower, previous day's low taken, and then from there we have to see if it reverses or it fails to manipulate. So most likely, like if that does the second option does happen, then most likely we'll be waiting for 10 o'clock at that point. Oops. I hate how TradingView does this. My gosh. Well, you guys get the point, you know. Let me just extend it a little further. Okay, there you go. Okay, ES took out that 30-minute high right now. And it looks like we're closing above the inefficiency that we had marked here, so same thing with NQ. NQ just broke the high. So you know what, I'm going to remove this because it's now in a way invalid for us. It's about 30 minutes about to close anyways in 2 minutes, so unless it does some next rejection, but you know what I mean. I like to keep my charts clean, so I just don't get confused with all these big ass boxes. All you need is just a box and a line, guys. A box and a line. That is all you need. I just don't like how all of this is being left. Like, we have another change in state to deliver on the 4 hour too. Like, this is the clearer drop because it's the extreme relevant low, especially because I think this was the it's an inefficiency as well now too. No, it's not, but you know what I mean though. Like, I feel like it had like look at all these failure swings. You know, I don't trust it just leaving that, and now we're creating more failure swings to continue higher. No, that's just straight like a low probability type of buy opportunity that I'm not intrigued in. Okay, so we took out this current swing point here. Oh, my legs. Let's look at the hourly to see what it's doing. Okay, so we took out this swing point here. We can remove this as well. Still a valid SMT here, actually. Let's see if ES takes it. I'm just going to have that mark here. Look at YM retracing into that 30-minute and reacting real hard. Ooh, look at the YM just missing that previous day's low. Sorry, I'm just looking at my stocks, guys, too. We just had the open here. Okay, we can see previous day's low is about to get tapped into YM. I like the SMT here that we have currently. The next relevant swing point here would be this, or just these relative these equal highs here. I mean, equal highs. These failure swings right here on the 4 hour. That's just the short option, guys. Just anticipating something, but we need to see how it reacts here. Just leaving that alone too. That's crazy. YM still hasn't took it. Let's see if I had that marked properly. Just want to make sure. Oh, see, I knew it. Missed it by a hair. God damn, Sonny. Yeah, we need to see what YM does. Because at the end of the day, it is at its previous day's low, so this could be like an SMT type of reversal to the upside. Oh, man. Stretch. Let's see our options here. Okay, we just tapped into it. So let's see what YM does here. Look at the way the reaction is now on NQ and ES here, guys. If it continues to go, that's just changing the state of delivery here, right? You have the SMT within a PD array. Looking like YM is trying to break through that previous day's low, but again, it's not really like not the best. It's just not really a good confirmation. Still, we would need to see this just fall. It's a little risky, but if you're willing to take it. Because realistically, for me, I would need more information than this just one specific candle just closing below it, right? Because you can easily see the next candle just close right back above, right? So that's why you got to be patient with this. Shit, I'm cold. Just give me a second, guys. Oh, my legs are sore as fuck. So ES just changed its state. We had to change the state of delivery on ES. NQ has not done that yet. You can see YM is just expanding. Like I said, you want more confirmation if it's willing to go lower or higher. See, you can see how, look at the way YM's reacting right now. So this is exactly what I'm trying to say, guys. It's not about just entering any type of change in the state of delivery. You need to have context behind it, and it needs to align with your whole plan, right? Because since YM is at an area of liquidity, right, you want to make sure that it fails to manipulate and then confirms the idea for NQ and ES, because clearly they're the ones that are lagging and YM is the leading asset in this short idea. So yeah. No, look at NQ reacting. YM's looking good. Just looking at my stockies. Let's see what the... See what happens when you enter on the first chain in state of delivery while YM is at a previous day's low. This is what I mean, guys. You got to be very careful. Very careful. Because this can mess you up. On a Friday too, guys. So chill out, you know what I mean? Chill out, relax, right? Patience. Give it, you even wait till 10 o'clock. Like I said, 10 o'clock's a great time to take a trade. Wow, look at NQ, damn. Could possibly be a two-stage S&T. We'll know. YM's looking good to continue going lower here. Like I said, more information, guys. Could even be oh, we have news coming out in a couple of minutes too. That's right. 9:45, guys. 9:45. Let's go. Oops. 3 more minutes. Oh man. Okay, 2 more minutes, guys, left for the news to be released. Okay, 1 more minute, guys. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Ugh. Ten seconds. Didn't really look like it did much. Let's see if we'll get a strength switch here on this 30-minute. I mean, a PSP. Like, I'm really looking at YM right now to see what it does, because it looks like if it's willing to fail, like I said, guys, we retrace, fail, continue going lower, then these 2 should follow. Maybe NQ taking out the high again one more time, 930 high. Okay, we're getting a good reaction here, guys, off this. Do we have like a minor SMT here? We do. Looking like YM is continuing to go lower here too as well, so just gonna have to be patient here. See if we get that change in state of delivery to continue going lower here. I'm gonna look at the 2 minute just to like see that. Yeah. All right, let's see with YM now. Looking good with YM right now, to be honest. It's disrespecting the previous day's low here. We closed below. We had a change in the state of delivery. Let's see some expansion here with YM. There is another bullish SMT here with ES and then Q here. Question is now, we have 10 more minutes till the next hourly candle and including the next 4-hour candle. What would be the best option here? Either to wait for the 4-hour candle or to anticipate a move continuation lower within this hourly candle and including the 4-hour. It's difficult to say. Personally, I would wait for the 4-hour just because yeah, it's just we got 10 more minutes, guys, for real, because you could be entering here and then just get like a whole new type of retracement to create that new wick. But if it does, it does, and that's okay, you know. You gotta trade what makes you feel good. We had that change in the state of delivery right here for yes. NQ is still not really doing much, to be honest. Yeah, like this can be like a consolidation. See what I mean? Patient, guys. Patience, please. Yeah, there is an SMT within these two 4-hour candles. So it's very skewed, guys. Like I said, previous day's high was left. I just don't really like the whole profile of it. Like, yeah, we came back to the daily open here. The daily low here. Previous day's low was taken. So there is an SMT. A two-stage SMT, actually, now that I'm looking. And then most likely we're going to have a PSP on the... you know what? I'm just going to erase everything. Because it's neutral, right? We're neutral, right? We're within the previous... we're within equilibrium here, so... Yeah, look at NQ, just retracing higher. YM is the weakest, clearly, and then... As always, ES is the middle asset here. But we have to wait and see, guys. We have to wait and see what this 4-hour does. I personally do that. I just don't like trading 10 minutes before a new hourly candle plus the 4-hour candle. Okay, sorry, I wanted to keep this, to be honest, because this is important. Look at that rejection now. We're coming back again on YM. Yeah, we left failure swings at the highs here. Now look, it's failure swings to the upside, and now we're jagged at the downside, right? We took out, like, I don't want to say relevant, because I guess it is, just because it's further away from this relevant, which is previous day's low. So now we're reacting out of it, which is the daily opens low. And now YM is closing back within the range, which on the 4-hour showing that too as well. On the 30-minute, we most likely might get a change in the state of delivery right here if if NQ closes above it. Like I said, the 2-stage right here as well. So yeah, just we're waiting and seeing, guys, just to see what happens. look at why I'm reacting right now. I mean, NQ. It's looking good. And let's look at the 4 hour. Let's just wait for the 4 hour close. Because now we have another confirmation of the PSP. Down close candle, up close candle for NQ. And target is the previous day's high here, so not too shabby. Change the state of delivery on both hourly and 30-minute. Not bad at all. Just a couple more minutes, so we'll just wait. Right, because now we're in the equilibrium, right? You guys gotta understand too, we're trading within that equilibrium as well, both on ES and NQ, so it could be a little tricky. See how it's just moving sideways here? So it's very tricky. I could even be wrong about this move, and then it somewhat reverses, right? We get like an SMT at this previous day's high. I mean, this 4 hour high. ES is creating this inefficiency here. The SIBI. So you know what I mean. Yeah, sometimes Fridays could be very tricky, guys, so be very careful. But we'll let price tell us what it's doing, right? YM is just rejecting off it, so this is what's giving me a little bit more confirmation on this buy opportunity, right? The bullish thesis. Let's look at it like this here. And you can see not really the best market maker sell model here, but you can see consolidation, expansion, accumulation, second stage distribution, then you have the consolidation. We had a retracement, the manipulation which formed the SMT. Now are we going back and now forming a market maker buy model back to this consolidation and to the previous day's high. So one more minute for this 4 hour close, and then for everything else 30-minute, 1 minute, I mean 1 hour. So yeah. We'll just wait and see how this 30-minute closes. Seven more seconds. Let's see it. Let's do it. So good closure on all of them. Like I said, YM closing back within the range. Like I said, that 30-minute. Let's just mark our 10 open right here. Just an idea, just to see what price wants to go. We're anticipating open, low, high close, guys, with this 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30-minute. That's the idea. Since we have this closure, we're failing to go any lower. You can see YM now trying to reverse here. Damn, NQ might just go for that previous day's high without no retracement. Let's look at the 1 minute if it did anything. Nope. Wow, look at NQ go. Sheesh. The play of the day, damn. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Now, like I said, see how we broke it down, guys? We started off with thinking with shorts, but then again, like I said, there was two options, like I said in the beginning. It was either that YM was going to fail to manipulate and continue lower, and then we can trade NQ and ES to catch up, or it was going to actually manipulate, and then we're going to see that strength switch happen with NQ and ES for them to continue expanding higher while YM is reversing. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what it does now here. It's already 10 o'clock, so I'm going to end it off very soon, guys. Maybe by 10:30, the latest. So I could start making my way to pick up my girlfriend. Wow, yeah, NQ, look at that beauty. Nice change in the state of delivery here. Right here. Yeah, that's nice, guys. It's what a good beauty. At the end of the day, it was just difficult to get in sync with it because of anticipating if YM was going to manipulate it or not. So, overall, good. It was very good. And then most likely the higher time frame target would be here, the relevant high, if we're willing to close above this and continue expanding. Just formed a nice fair value gap here. Same thing with ES right here. See how it reacts off this to go higher. Same thing with ES. YM is also retracing as well. Wow, my stocks are doing good right now. Damn, we're just going higher. Everything's going higher. Jeez. Let's see how this reacts here. Was able to close above it. It's not too bad. Oh man. Oh, my legs are sore. Oh man. Oh. Let's see what YM, what it does here too. Yeah, honestly, I'm very surprised for a Monday. Damn. We got some good moves here. A good expansion just away. Ooh. Oh man, holy, I've been yawning. actually moving real good. Damn. My stocks, eh? YM's looking good. I want to see a nice closure above this change in state delivery. Same with these, right? ES is going lower. Imagine, does everyone dirty just leaving the failure swing again? Holy. It's been doing that lately. Well, again, a retracement's not bad. Everything's still valid for the idea to go higher, so nothing changes here at all. No, it's trading within its next inefficiency right here. We can remove this. Let me just move this here. Ooh, possible SMT here as well within this fair value gap with NQ and ES. Oops, no, don't want that. I want to open it. Okay, I need to see this. What's Trady doing? Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, you want to see this 3-minute change in state of delivery for this to be a valid move here. Yeah, YM is looking like it's rejecting off that civvy now. Not really something that you want to see personally. $10.17. Okay, I'm gonna end it off very soon, guys. Very soon. S&T is still valid here with NQ and ES here. YM is not looking like best, to be honest, just with this type of retracement, deep retracement here. We would personally want to see YM expand here. Yeah, there's really nothing yet, guys. We're just, it looks like we're just accumulating here. We are just accumulating here. Which is necessary after this expansion move. Like I said, guys, these are all normal, just anticipated phases of prices, right? I don't think that we're reversing from here, to be honest, guys. I don't see that at all. Unless it does something like I said on Tuesday, where it left those Asia highs and then we just reversed. The market just decided to reverse. First, you would want to see this breakaway gap being respected and not tapped into, just to have NQ showing the strength still, to continue going higher compared to the 3. Oh, buddy, my calves are feeling it right now. Shit. Great expansion here. Is it gonna hit previous day's high? Jeez. Looking good here. Let's see if it continues going higher, so it can catch ES and YM can catch up here. Wow, look at that expansion, guys. Crazy. Beautiful. All right, I took a little piece there on this specific trade right here. I actually was looking at the 1 minute this whole time because I knew that, well, it basically did a 3 minutes. See how the time frames aligned here with this specific trade here? It worked out pretty good, actually. I didn't even realize the 3 minute also had to change the state of delivery while the 1 minute did the same thing. I was hoping I was going to get a nice entry off this change in the state of delivery here, but we started expanding higher. So I actually entered it right before the close of it, but basically the same entry as where, well, actually a little lower than this 3 minute, but wow, look at this go. Look at this go. Incredible. Incredible. But the idea was there, guys. Open, low, high, close type of a idea. And once again, the reason why I wanted to look at the 1 minute was because we were so close to our draw. I wanted to see if I can get like a tighter entry with a tighter stop loss to be able to get like a nice 2R. As of right, I don't even know where let me see. Yeah, this was basically a 2R trade. I literally closed it right here. So I secured one contract here just because technically there is an SMT, right? And I didn't want it to reverse just immediately, so I wanted to secure at least one contract. And it's a Friday, guys. Come on, you know. And then this the last contract was just taken out right there for a 2R. So yeah, see how it all plays out, guys. Again, why I had this marked here. You personally don't want to see it come back to a discount, right? That's too deep of a retracement here. You want to see it being left either at respecting the equilibrium, or you want to see it find an inefficiency within the premium, just because at the end of the day that just shows strength, that we're not willing to retrace, have a deep retracement, and we're willing to just to continue going higher back to the overall draw, which is previous day's high here, right? But I love it. Beautiful timing too. Just about to be 10:30, guys. I appreciate you guys, for anyone that's watching this. Hopefully you guys found some value in this. Quick breakdown. Like I said, we started off with looking at for shorts. We had the two options, like I mentioned. We were looking for that confirmation with YM specifically. YM gave us the confirmation. It was not willing to fail to manipulate, so we were reversing, which gave us the strength for NQ and ES to expand higher, forming that two-stage SMT. Like I said, on the 4 hour, we came into a relevant low. Hourly, two-stage with previous day's high, and the swing point at 4 a.m. with ES right here. And then we can we had this was a C2 closure on the 1 hour, and then we're anticipating the C3. Damn, look at this thing go. It's still going higher. Beautiful. I love it. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's basically it. Same thing with the 30 minute right here, right? Reversal signature here, changing the state of delivery, retracement into the 3 minute right here within the 10 o'clock candle, tapping into the open of the 10 a.m., respecting it, changing the state of delivery, and then back to that draw. So I'm hoping all these videos that I'm going to keep doing the same thing, guys. It's going to be repetitive. It's going to be boring, but this is basically how I trade. So yeah, and this is going to help me, because this is going to help me just stick to the whole process of what we do together on the live. So it's just going to build more confidence for me and hopefully for you guys. And then from there, yeah, we just become successful traders, so, you know, and I'm hoping I become profitable. Like I said, you know, I'm in the journey of becoming profitable. So and hopefully I can help you guys do the same thing too as well. Other than that, guys, have yourself a good day. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.